Hey, it's Shiro. Thanks for viewing. Hope you have a good time. And let's get to rolling on the game. Thanks. Well, hello, and back to Mechwarrior 5. We're still awaiting the clans, but you know what? That does not mean they can't come in to this. As of right now, I did start a new game just because it's like I keep starting new games because I love this game so much, and I don't want to go into the Dark Age. So when I hit that point, I like the FedCom somewhere after the FedCom. So, but the map has gotten bigger, and the map is even more powerful, and it has changed from what I previously had. Picked up a new mod. Basically, it's a lore-friendly mod, and it has boundaries, and it changes over time. So, this is the known universe. As of right now, in 3025, you have the Draconis Combine. You've got the Laren Commonwealth as Free Worlds League. Comstar in a few places. The Laren, not the Laren, the CCAF, or Compelling Confederation, and the Fed Sons. But now we've got the Torians, Magistrate of Canopus, few random colonies, one all the way out here, outside in the periphery, deep periphery. I will butcher that name. We also got, I'm going to butcher that name. I'm also going to butcher that name. And I'll butcher their name, so. Morgan's hand holdfast. Outer Worlds Alliance. And it's missing a lot of their planets now. Got them. And then you've got some of the planets up here that are now also. So, this is what the map looks like. You get these guys all the way out here. But there is a surprise to this. This is the known universe. In 3025, this is all we knew. But what is not known to them, all the way up here, you have the clans. And with that being said, you can go to clan space. You can pick up clan weaponry a bit earlier. This mod also makes it possible for you to fight for Clan Wolf, but it also makes it possible for you to fight with Clan Wolf and fight against another clan. So but I've tested it out here. There are combat zones out here and industrial sites out here. Big problem is those industrial sites don't have that many mechs as of right now. And the clans don't use their actual clan mechs until about 3048. But you can get some interesting equipment from up here early if you want to travel all the way up there. It's expensive, but as you can see, the paths are there for you. So, and then I forgot about this little group. I haven't tested up here if there's any of the combat zones or anything like that, industrial zones, but I may later. But as you can see, the mod maker, what was his name? I can't remember. I'll find it and put it up later. Um, but I'm gonna have to leave the two slow bastards at the drop ship. I'm always excited to play Mechwarrior 5. It's one of my favorite games. Don't get me wrong, I love playing the other games that I'm doing, but this is the game I will always come back to.
Commander, salvage ops lead. Recon reported some high-value goodies that require our attention. Flight is keeping the Leopard ready to go, and TAC Ops is keeping their weapons hot. I've marked the locations on your nav map, but our scans are not 100%, so feel free to look around. Tag anything of value you see, and we will come and get it. Out.
Right behind you, sir.
Oh, nope, I want you to go there.
Copy. Relocating. Copy. Moving to position.
Right behind you.
I'll carry the fleet or the Locust with me. I mean, I love the Locust. It's one of my favorite mechs. But like I was saying, this mech right here, um, I set it up at like a Panther. It's got the armor of a Panther. It's got the PPC and the only thing different, it's got the SRM6, which makes it a little bit more deadly. So, because
You must be getting close to the salvage crate, Commander.
when the Raven
Approach it once you find it.
when the Raven first came out,
Close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
bitch, shut up. When the Raven first came out, it's active probe, it's active probe, and its EW sensors for its electronic warfare um, are a lot heavier.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Target destroyed.
Are a lot heavier, so it puts a lot of.
On station, Commander.
So it's good to have,
Identified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
and if you listen to what Big Red 40 Tech has talked about, he's actually did the overview on the Raven, and
Acquired.
he goes into that spot where the electronic warfare stuff that it had in this time period, it kept it safe, but there's a problem. It wasn't as useful as they were hoping. That does not mean it wasn't useful. It just means that
Target
it
destroyed. Target
wasn't 100% as necessary as they were hoping. Though it does make the Raven iconic. And that actually leads into a video that
Sorry, Commander. Nothing here. Move on to the next one.
I want to do um on a battle mech that is not seen in a lot of other games, but it is seen in the tabletop. But it's not seen much in the games. Only one game I know so far that's PC centric is Mech Commander 2,
You must be getting close to the salvage crate, Commander.
and
Approach it
it
once you find it.
sadly that mech was only used that once, and I've never seen it in any other game.
Package acquired.
That doesn't mean I haven't seen it in the tabletop. It is in the tabletop, but it's a mech.
You'll be able to pick up the salvage crate as you approach it.
New target vindicated.
I gotta kill this son of a bitch. Oh, I missed. I completely missed. Oh, hell. Oh, thankfully that got him before he could call. A few more seconds, I would have had issues. But, I want to make a video for it.
Beginning
And
recovery now.
Big Red 40 Tech is the inspiration behind it.
Once
But
you've
the
located the crate, it could
mech,
be time to
I've
pick up the
noticed,
content.
doesn't have a lot of information on it. So it's probably going to be a very quick overview of it. I don't know when I'm going to start that. I'm already starting. It's going to be kind of scripted, but it's
Target acquired.
One down.
Target destroyed.
going to be kind of scripted. So I don't know how it's going to fare, but it doesn't have a lot of information on it. From what I've seen on Sarna and the technical readout. Why aren't we capturing this yet?
Target acquired.
Oh, little son of a bitch. But it's something I want to do because I feel that mech doesn't get any loving. It is the Xiao Yun or Yu.
Salvage ops here. Position secure and scan complete. Teams are on the way.
It doesn't get a lot of loving. So I want to help it get a little love, and I wish there was more information on it because all I got is what the technical readout says and what Sarna says, but they both kind of have the same information. No backstory into it, no reason why it was made. So if there is more information on it, I would like to hear and get some more information on it. Um, because I would love to try to do one of these overviews.
Target destroyed.
And then this would be one of my first things I ever do try to do. But I recently started playing Mech Commander 2 as a live stream, and you know, I've had a few people see it. It is somewhat shitty, but you know, I'm happy that it's got some loving because I never thought it would. And
Target destroyed.
I'm just having fun. I'm Everybody likes to play the newest games like Stellar Blade and all these other games that are coming out. Fallout seems to be popular right now because of that TV show. And to me, it's not the most popular games I like. It is the games that are more niche.
New target javelin.
So, and this is the biggest one that I love is the BattleTech series. Where is this tank?
Target acquired.
Damn it! But
Target destroyed.
thank you.
Damn, Commander, that's a good one.
It's just cat. It's just sea bills. But um, that is what I'm actually hoping to do. If there's any more information besides that on the Shayu, I would love it. Other than that, I'm going to have to use probably a cicada to do its to help with the overview for footage in game, due to it being the closest in relations to it. Because it is a 40-ton mech.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It is a 40-ton mech, and it's probably the closest I can get. The other one
Destroyed.
that is the closest to it is the Raven, but with it being a 35-ton battle mech, I think the Cicada works a little bit more. It's it will just be an overview.
Salvage lead. Scan complete.
I'm not going to go into the history of the mech itself, like with its early years, like when it was being made, like how Big Red 40 Tech does it. He goes into some of the history of it outside of the games. I'm putting it inside the games, and that's all I'm going to do. So I'm not doing everything his way, but he is that inspiration, and so is the Grim Narrator and a lot of these other guys that do BattleTech centric stuff, because um, I love listening to them and learning more and more. This series of games, after the 10-year loss to it, I kind of fell into a hole because no games were being made for it, and the BattleTech series and Mechwarrior. Yes, I started with the PC games first. My first game was Mech Commander. So I started with the games first. I never really got into the tabletop. Now I'm trying to get into the tabletop when I have time, and and I love the history of it. It's the BattleTech series has so much history to it. It's incredible. The history to this is just phenomenal. And I mean, the people that created this universe, really put a hard work into it to get this game, to get the series in good.
Target acquired.
And I'm I'm so happy that I fell in love with this game, this series. This has been Shiru. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And it's been an awesome time. Hope to see you back. And thanks again. And Shiru signing out.